Hey everyone, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a good day. Today is a little bit of a chaotic, but I hope fun and inspirational video for all of us. We have just different things that I've added to the shop, as well as our dear Cindy. We always love Cindy Anderson's restocks, and a new supplier, Tracy. You're gonna love some of the stuff that she sent. I've been looking for a possible new supplier, and she's the one that I chose. And she has the kindest soul and such a creative heart. So I think you're going to really enjoy her as well. Um, Let's get into it. We're just going to do this step by step. I'll start off. I only have a couple things, and then we'll go. I have two boxes, so we'll go box to box. I do not have everything unpacked and set out everywhere from the boxes because I just didn't want to add to the chaos, and I wanted to get started with this video. So we'll just move through kind of step by step and just enjoy our time together. All right, let's flip us around. Okay, so here we go. I only have a few things, not a whole lot, but I wanted to show you, this is what I'm working on, and you'll see why I'm showing you this in a second, because these are in the shop. Oh, I love these, but they are scrappy journal cards, and I was just going to show you how I made them in case you wanted a project to work on today. I pretty much am using up scraps, and there is no base to it. That's what makes this wonderful. My only rule of thumb is to keep light or neutral colors in the background so that it winds up like this and you can write on it and you don't have to back it with something, right? And then it's just layers of scraps. You can see, and I brought this to show you, like this little donut journal card. It's part, I've torn it out from a paper pad. And I'm not really going to be using this in a journal, at least not anytime soon. So what I'll end up doing, and actually let me just do it now so you can see what I'm doing. I've just been taking a glue stick. I do recommend, if you're on a budget, and aren't we all these days, the Amazon Basics glue sticks. I wouldn't say maybe they're not quite as good as the Oohoo glue sticks, but besides that, they've been my favorite. And my favorite part about it is, well, this one's drying out slightly because it's been in here for a millennia, but it's the creaminess of it. It just, well, this one's starting to lose its creaminess because it's drying out, but a new one is really creamy and it just glides on. But I just put a little bit of glue. I'm just not tacking down everything. And then I find an area that needs to be reinforced. And then I just put it down. So you're not even going to see it. It's just going to be white backing and it's going to help reinforce. So if I wind up with a scrap like that, I'm just building. And then I'm building on top as well. I'm not done with this one. I'm going to probably go up here just a little bit more, and then add a couple more on top. Then I stitch around, and you can see from this, you can see kind of the right angles kind of the stitching. So when I put this into my sewing machine, I stitch, or whatever way it goes, right? So I stitch all the way around, and then I kind of just do it like, think you're mowing the lawn, kind of do a spiral, and just that way it catches all of these little corners and I don't have to glue everything down. Now, if you do not have a sewing machine, that's fine. This works. Just make sure when you use your glue stick or whatever you're using, you go pretty close to the edge so you don't have everything popping up. But it's okay if it pops up a little bit because it adds texture and it adds grunge, right? But it makes a nice texture. And then I cut them down, and I didn't measure. Some are smaller and some are bigger, and I like that. Some are narrower, right? And then for this set, I put little stitched little tabs. I also stitched around the edge because since I only added little bits of glue, they're popping up all around the edge. So I inked it with some black ink, and then I stitched all the way around it so it's not coming apart. You can write on the back. And then for some of them, I put a cluster because it was boring. There was a boring spot. And so I just did a triple cluster. So like this is wallpaper, vintage words, and then like this little sticker. So this one has a moth. This one has a vine. This one has a little vintage gentleman and his bike. This one has a mushroom. This one has a butterfly. This one has a little Paris airplane. Then this one I did not add anything because I wanted these hummingbirds to be the star of the show. So I could have added something down here, but it would have distracted from these gorgeous hummingbirds. And I didn't add anything here because we have a cat, we have a girl with a cat, and we have little guinea pigs or hamps. I think they're guinea pigs. So I didn't add anything there. So this whole set, and then I made this little stitched pouch just to stick them in. So this is the one I'm working on. Hopefully these journal cards will be in the shop next week because today's Friday. Yeah, next week. And then I did one more set here. Now with these ones, I did not do any of the clusters. They're made exactly the same way. Here's the backs. There are just a few light, these are like the back of a wallpaper, but I thought that was super pretty. The color scheme's a little different because of the papers I used. But I didn't add clusters because I added these little, and I actually did a YouTube short on these, so I don't know if you can find that. I'm still trying to figure out YouTube shorts. They're hard for me and they confuse me. I guess I'm getting old. But I sprayed these with a homemade acrylic spray. And these are actually just cut out from some lace that I rescued from an old cardigan that I had. And the cardigan, like, I had worn it for years and I was done with it. And so I rescued the lace. I cut these out, handmade acrylic spray or acrylic paint spray. And then I just hot glued them to the top as the tab. And they came out so beautiful. I wish you could feel them. You can feel the layers and you can feel the stitching. And there's plenty of room to write on the backs of them. The colors are gorgeous. I mean, oh, so pretty. So there's that set. And then last night while I was watching TV, my husband and I are watching Stargate Atlantis. We're huge sci-fi fans, especially a little bit of the older sci-fi shows, you know, from like 10, 20 years ago or whatever. But we've been watching through Stargate Atlantis and absolutely loving it. Of course, I grew up on like Star Trek The Next Generation. So I enjoy that. But I decided to print and cut out some ephemera packs for you while I was watching. There are 5. They're exactly the same. I just put them in these white envelopes to store them, but I knew that you could use the white envelope to put in your journals. So this is the Little Moments ephemera pack. You can get Little Moments in my shop digitally or printed out in sheets. But if you want them, now these are printed on extra heavyweight cardstock. I do not even offer I don't know the weight on this. It is very heavy. Very heavy. Like you could make a journal cover out of it almost. Well, you could for sure. So, but they're so adorable. So this is Little Moments, and I love the difference in the sizes. They're so cute. And this extra heavyweight cardstock, I mean, super heavyweight. So if you like different weights and thicknesses and you like your ephemera to be sturdy, you would want to buy these. And of course, I've cut them all out for you. So they're ready to go and just add to your ephemera collection. These take a lot of time and I don't ever get to them. But I know if you're like me, you love to get pre-cut out things sometimes. They're so wonderful to just add to your collection and start using right away, especially high quality cardstock like this. I believe it's the Recollections brand now. I didn't get it at Michael's and I don't know the weight on it. I got it at a bargain bin, which is not open anymore, and I was surprised at how thick the cardstock was. But I mean, adorable, adorable, right? So pretty, all different sizes. And 5 identical sets. So if you're ordering multiple sets, you're going to get multiples. But I have 5 envelopes stuffed of those. So that's everything from me. Let me set these to the side so I can pull out the next bunch of goodies. And here it is, Cindy's gorgeousness. And I'm just going to move it here to my left, pull from it, and show you. So we're going to start off with fruit with dangle paper clips. Oh, I love those. So I love making like fruit type or berry type journals. I haven't in a while. I think I start getting in the mood for fruit in the spring and summer, but these are so adorable. They're nice and heavyweight. You can write on the back of them if you want to. And I love the little dangles she's put on there. What a sweet set. Fruit with dangle paper clips. Okay. Amazing. Then we have a 1961 ephemera folder. Well, obviously she made the ephemera folder, but the image, the page, is from 1961. Pictures from a 1961 McCall's magazine, 10 cards and 2 paper clips. Oh, that is so adorable. And look at the little fussy cut lady, or the little punch out lady, whatever she is. Lemon chiffon cake mix. Oh, this is so cute. I know there's a lot of you who love this retro, and it can be hard sometimes to find because some of the stuff in the 60s, of course, is still in copyright and some is not. But when you find a book and you can do this like she did, you wind up with something amazing. So I know somebody's going to adore that. All right, then we have beautiful window pockets. I've seen some of her window pockets before. I know you have as well if you've watched her restocks. They're amazing. Look at that. So you have a window and then you can pull all the little cards out. Oh, look at how cute. Oh my goodness. And so you have a window there, right? And so you could put something else in there if you wanted to show through, or you could leave that. Of course, you can write on them, stuff them all in there, add it to your journal, right? There's a bunch tucked in each one, right? I'm just kind of giving you a sneak peek, but you get those 3 and they're stuffed. 8 sturdy collaged pocket fronts. Oh, I don't want to rip this. Okay, we can do this. Oh, there we go. Because I want you guys to be able to use the envelope. Now, by sturdy, they're nice and thick, right? Oh, and they're beautiful. Little pockets or tuck spots. Oh, they're so pretty. Look at that. Oh, look at the little bird on top of the cup. So you get all of these, right? And of course, that envelope that you can reuse. We're all about reusing when possible. Kind of what we do. So for those of you who missed out on Yvette's Edith Holden, here's an Edith Holden. Cindy's got us covered. Edith Holden is so popular, isn't it? 15 pieces. Oh, look at that. 8 journal cards, 7 small tags with a collaged envelope. Okay, so we have a little paper clip, gorgeous collaged envelope, and then here's all your little goodies, Edith Holden goodies, right? I got to keep track of my time. I have to leave for the gym soon. I might have to finish filming when I get back, so I don't want to make sure I have enough time to show everything. If that's the case, then I'll just be back. All right. Postcard ephemera, 10 postcard journal tags with a collaged envelope. Let's just talk about this envelope. It is exquisite. Look at those. These are real postage stamps. They're incredible. Ooh. I love postcards. They are one of, even the little faux postcards are one of my favorite things for journals. And she does such a beautiful job. I mean, Cindy, I've always been a fan of your work, but I feel like you really brought it this time, like even more than usual. Just beautiful. I want to be able to craft like you one day. I'm not there yet. You probably have seen my collage from when I first started if you've been following me, and it's horrific. So if that doesn't encourage you to continue on, nothing will. 8 collaged grungy journal tags. Oh my, look at, oh, there's depth and texture. Look at the corrugated cardboard. What kind of a mind do you have, Cindy, that these just pour out of you? Beautiful. Look at the vintage pineapple there. The little chick. Oh, and the frog. That would be perfect for a spring journal. Collaged grungy journal tags. Love them. All right, now we have crazy button cards. Okay. Just made me think of Groovy Garden. If you do not have the Dreamy Designs collection, you are missing out. So just go to my shop, click the little search bar and type in Dreamy Designs. It'll pop up. You'll see what I'm talking about. And it makes me think of Groovy Garden. These would go perfect with Groovy Garden. Trust your crazy ideas. And so the adventure begins. Oh, these are beautiful. Adventure is worthwhile. Be you bravely, stay strong, come what may, be open to whatever comes next, and never give up. Great inspirational things that can really encourage us, especially in these more difficult days that we're living through. 13 journal cards made from playing cards from vintage children's books. Okay, let's get into it. Well, sometimes I think you over-tape, Cindy. I appreciate you. I need to hire you to package my orders, but you can use a little less tape if you'd like. It might save you some time. I'll be able to get into it easier. So I don't want to destroy it, but I can't get into it. Well, might just have to destroy it. Look at that. Altered playing cards. Look at that. They're so cute. Oop, and you can write on the back. Absolutely fantastic. 12-page ephemera book. Oh, my weakness is ephemera books. I kind of collect them. Y'all have made me some beautiful ones that I have. And yeah, it's kind of my weakness. Look at that. And she's put some ephemera in the pockets. Of course, it's reusable. So if you were me, you'd keep it on your shelf right by where you work, and you just pull from it and tuck more in. Oh, so beautiful. Wow. Fantastic. Alrighty. This is going to be a long video. We still have another box after this, but that's okay. Let me check on the time. Hang on. Okay, I got about 10, 15 minutes. Maybe I can finish up. If not, I'll finish up when I get back. The gym I go to, it's a CrossFit gym, and there's specific class times, so I don't want to be late. Flora and fauna tags. Ooh, beauty. This is right down my lane. Look at that. And I love the corrugated cardboard. That adds just a little bit of texture. I love woodland. So pretty. And look at the little vellum belly band there she made to hold them together. And then, okay, these are Z pockets. Ooh. Okay, so this pocket goes this way. I think they go in opposite directions. All right, come on. Well, I can't get into it. Ah! All right, I'm just going to have to rip the plastic. There we go. Look at that. Got little journal cards in there that's stuffed. 1, 2, oh, so sweet. 3 and 4. 4 Z pockets. Then we have make your own tags. She had some of these last time. It is an adorable idea. So you get a booklet, and these are perfect for just keeping near you when you work. And they're pretty much pre-made tags. Well, I mean, you would cut them, or journal cards, whatever you want to call it. But there are 16 possible journal cards or tags, depending upon how you cut it. And you pretty much, cut them out of the book. See? And then you have a little pouch of like punch outs and things like that that you can use to decorate it. So it is just a wonderful idea, and I've never seen anyone do that except her. It's really sweet. All right, then we have 8 large collaged journal cards. Oh my. Boy, do we have a treat today with all these. How do you even... Oh my goodness. I am not to this level of collaging yet. Wonder if I ever will be. I guess I'll just keep practicing. That is top notch. Gorgeous. And you even get a sweet little altered paper clip, right? If I put it on the right way, that is. Okay. 3 ephemera holders with 8 pieces each. Oh, wow. You get 3 ephemera holders. Oh, okay. Look at how cute. So it has like a crisscrossed ribbon so you can stuff it with ephemera. What an adorable idea. I love it. Okay. Oh, and there's your little altered paper clip. super cute. All right, I am running out of space. That is a good problem. So I'll just start putting stuff back into the box. Maybe some journals? Let's see what we got. Yep, here's a journal. Oh, look at it's cute. Got some fairies. Oh, it's so cute. And it's called Fairies. Adorable. It's an adorable size too. I love this size. Got the dragonfly. Oh, Cindy, this is lovely. Some owls. Look at the little like butterfly stickers she put on to give them wings. Got hand-dyed paper that's beautiful. The little fairies peeking out everywhere. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. Love it. Okay. And then this is the last thing from her box, and we'll go to Tracy's. 3 sets of junk journal covers. Each one has 2 tags. All right. So this is a fantasy and birds. Let's get everything out of here. All right. All right. Ooh. All right. So here is, and I'll sell them separately. Here's a deer one. Oh, and it comes with 2 tags. See? It is lined. It is stitched. Very heavy duty, decorated. You just got to put the pages in, right? And so then here's a bird one. Look at how gorgeous. Collaged. You get 2 tags. Oh, that's a beautiful inside. You guys. Journal covers are a really fun thing to sell because, like, if I purchased this, right? I would probably add a quote or a sentiment, maybe a beaded dangle, maybe a tassel, right? And I would make it just a tiny bit my own, plus hers. And maybe I'd put a label back here, add some pockets to the inside. And I love how our type of art, which in a lot of art genres is not the case. We get to build on each other's work to create something that's pretty much never been created before. So I think that's amazing. We have more journal covers coming. If I can get to them. All right, we've got, well, this one is pink. I think it's Pink Lily. Oh, wow, that is gorgeous. And then look at this green one with that little bug, dragonfly-ish. I don't know if it's actually a dragonfly, but so pretty. And these, what I'm thinking, like this, I must have flowers always and always. One, this could be the, like if this was the front, you could make another, well, that wouldn't go, but you could make another journal cover front. But tuck spot right there. It coordinates and you can tuck things, right? Oh my, Cindy, you are inspiring me. I feel like these days I have less and less time to actually create, but I'm still full of inspiration. Sometimes you just got to keep feeding yourself inspiration even when you don't have the time, hoping and knowing that you will get bits of time here and there. With arms full of grasses and lilies and other wild flowers. Look at how pretty. So, you know, I might ink up this flower to match a secondary color, like yellow maybe. Maybe I want to pull some pink, right? So I can kind of make this my own. Oh, that's gorgeous. And here's your little, see, I'm thinking right there, you got a tuck spot. Isn't that pretty? And then I would use this somewhere within the journal. It just gives you a great start. And then the final item from Cindy is this little wooden bird one. It says time to flourish. This one has fabric here on the spine. Oh, how pretty. Oh, that's gorgeous. So that's everything from Cindy. I'm going to be putting it in here in the box, and then I'll be right back as I come back for Tracy's. I am back, and here's Tracy's goodness. Like, she is a new seller. And Tracy and I have been chatting for a while, And she's the one whose husband made me those wonderful ink daubers, if you've seen those, and the little glue stoppers. So excited. Okay. So she made us some dangle stoppers. She's marked what they are. So these ones would be for like a Sugar Bell type bottle. That's what the needle would fit. So this is green with Faith Charms. And, oh, look at how pretty. This one says Faith. Isn't that beautiful? Now, I love mine. That she made me 3 of them. In full disclosure, we would both want you to know these are stainless steel pins, and that's what they should be for toppers. We've both had very interesting reactions. She has them and I have them. In her glue, I want to say it was the Fabri-Tac that she's using in, the pins are fine. In my Sugar Bell bottle art glitter glue, it's rusted some on the end here. I mean, it's still fine. I still use it, and she's put it on an earring post like this, so you can actually pull the pin out and put a new pin in and still use the dangle if you do have any problems. Since it's stainless steel, we don't really know what's going on or why, and if it's because of my bottle or because of the tip being wide or because of the glue or because of whatever. So we just would leave that as a tiny disclaimer here, but again, you can just switch that pin out, and here's your gorgeous dangle. So this one is green Faith. I know some of you have asked for these. So then we have dangle stopper for art glitter glue. Green with elephant charm. Now, yes, will they work in other ones? Probably. It's just different size pins, I think. So, you know, I would still purchase them for other ones, but there's a green elephant. Oh, Joanne, that makes me think of you. Isn't that cute, Joanne? Oh, she loves elephants, so. Very adorable. And then this one said for Sugar Bell type bottle, pink and orange with hot air balloon. So kind of super sweet. There's your balloon. Kind of makes me think sugar carnival, something like that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's a lot here. Dangle stopper for Sugar Bell type bottle, white with Grace charm. Oh, isn't that beautiful? So it says Grace, and just look at that. Wow. I've never had anything like this in the shop before, so Tracy is definitely bringing it. Set of 10 glitter glue seals. Ooh. So, of course, made with glitter glue sticks. They're wax seals. Well, they're not wax. They're made from glitter, hot glue, right? But you just glue them onto whatever project, and they are beautiful. Beautiful. So happy for that. To be able to add stuff like that to the shop. More glitter glue seals. And I'll either set the quantity higher or take pictures if they're that different. I'll look at that later. Let's see, another dangle stopper. This one is for an art glitter glue type bottle with pink beads. Oh my goodness. Look at the topper on that, and look at these. These are gorgeous. Doesn't even, I'm sure the video doesn't do it justice. It is beautiful. Pardon me while I keep everything together. I cannot afford to mess this up. Art glitter glue size bottle, yellow with a butterfly charm. Look at the butterfly. Now, these don't have it where you can take it off. So, you know, you'll be able to tell from the video if it is an earring post one or not. And then we have a set of 10. Okay, so these are more glue seals. Dangle stopper for the Sugar Bell type bottle, yellow with dream charm. Isn't that beautiful? And that says dream. She made me a yellow one that has a sun on it. Oh, it is so pretty. I'm using the teal one with the flower right now. Art glitter glue size, blue with butterfly. Oh, hello, pretty. Look at that. I love how lightweight they are too. And I love mine for my glue bottle. Oh, Sugar Bell type blue with butterfly. This one has a butterfly. Super pretty. Whoop. There's a lot here. Sugar Bell pink with hanger charm. Oh, so it's like a fashion. Look at the little hanger. So there's really something for every style here. I will have to stop here and come back after my CrossFit class because we still have all of these to show and half a box. So this is going to be a very long video. I was not expecting it to be this long, but there's just so much prettiness to look at. So for you, it'll feel like half a second, but for me, it's going to be more like an hour and a half, 2 hours till I come back. But I'll see y'all in a minute. Hey everyone, it's Lindsay. I'm back. For you, it's been a second. For me, it's been 2 hours, but I got my workout in and ready to go again. We have been looking at these dangles. I know you haven't forgotten, but I'm going to get my mind back into this. So another dangle stopper for art glitter glue sized bottle, blue with feather charm. This is beautiful. Makes me think a little bit Southwestern. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that blue bead, or the teal bead. Can't talk. Teal bead. A little tired. And then, let's see, 3-piece bead set for journals. Okay, blue. Ooh. That would be really pretty on like a vintage sewing journal. And then you have a bulb pin dangle. And then this one's a little bit longer. So I would attach this to a tassel. It has an owl. So you get that set of 3. And then next is 3 bead dangle set for journals, pink. So here's the longer one with a heart that I would personally add to a tassel. Ooh, got this one too with the coat hanger and the little shoe and a heart. So it could be fashion themed or Paris themed because look at the cute little Eiffel Tower here. So there's that set, pink. I feel like pink Paris. Right, okay. Then 3-piece bead dangle set for journals, blue and white. Woo. Okay, so there's that one. It has a flower. There's a cute little shorter one there. And then this one would be beautiful with a tassel. It says blessed. It's fairly lightweight too. I'd add some blue and white lace and ribbon. Go gorgeous. 3-piece dangle bead set for journals, turquoise. Ooh. Okay, this one has little feathers. Then this one says fearless. And then you have a nice longer one here with these beautiful stones. So that is the turquoise one. Then there is 3-piece bead dangle set for journals, brown. Ooh, so there's a little one. There's a nice long one that you could add to something. It says enough. And then here's this one too. This I could see on like a horse journal, a cowboy journal, even a nature journal with the right additions to it. And then 3-piece bead set for journals, silver color. There's this one. It has a little flower. Then, well, I'm trying to figure this out. They're kind of got, there we go. There's this one. And then this one here. Has a cross. It says believe. There's a bird and a heart. All right. I'm assuming that's all our beaded stuff. Next, ooh, we have a journal she made. Still, these are all from Tracy. Look at the colors on that. So pretty. And you know, some of those dangles would go beautiful on this. Okay, let's look inside. This is a challenge journal. So the challenge journals we've been showing are the Lovely Luella Challenge, lots of music, vintage ladies and pansies. She's used Music Blooms, Ink Saver Morris, and neutral vintage cut-aparts. You can find all those in my shop, digitally or printed. Remember, all of this is free shipping to the United States and exact shipping worldwide. So we have 72 pages in this beauty, using, of course, my Music Blooms kit as the highlight. And here's an example of how you can use some of these beaded dangles. She's clipped it onto this paper clip so it dangles off the side of the page. There's the Ink Saver Morris paired along with Music Blooms. Gorgeous. So pretty. Look at that music paper. Lots of ephemera, very vintage feel to it. Some from Pansy ephemera. There's another example of a beaded dangle. Cute little bird. Pockets. Tuck spots. There's another little beaded paper clip. Little heart pocket. Fabric flip. Tag. Notice what makes you happy and what makes your heart beat. So beautiful, Tracy. Love your color scheme and how vintage inspired you made it. So that journal is available. And then we have another journal. Look at this pink. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Got this cluster here with a little beaded bulb pin. Beautiful. This one is called Crochet and Lace. Look at how pretty. I would say some of those dangles I showed you a few minutes ago would also go perfect with this. Think about what you can pair together while you're shopping. I think during, you know, this time as well, when a lot of people, I saw an article that was talking about a poll that was done recently, and I take polls with a grain of salt, you know, I don't necessarily think they're that accurate, but they were saying people today are saying that they feel more stressed or uncertain about their lives right now with inflation, Russia, Ukraine, and other things going on the world stage than they have anything in recent years. So I'm assuming that includes the pandemic. So that means people are very stressed. And my personal opinion is the stress from the pandemic coupled with what's going on now is what's making people feel this way. And one thing, we're so blessed, ladies, and any gentlemen that are watching. I was watching a YouTube video from Jennifer McGuire talking about crafting as therapy. Our hobby happens to calm us and happens to bring joy to us. Not everybody's hobby, you know, might be that therapeutic. Maybe it is. But it's still, we're still blessed. And it's something that we can do. She was talking about card making, right? Because that's what she does, Jennifer McGuire on YouTube. I'm sure you all know who she is. If not, check her out, because a lot of the techniques she does for cards make beautiful pockets and tuck spots and covers for journals. So that's why I watch her. I'm not really a card maker, but a card is really just a journal card, right? Right? For us. So she was talking about how we can make cards and make things to encourage other people. So you might purchase one of these journals that supports my shop and it supports the artist. So Tracy, you know, she gets paid, I get paid, and then you can craft in it or add your own bits so that you're feeling relaxed and calm and it's therapeutic for you. And then you can gift it to somebody else that encourages them. So you can encourage, you know, 4 people with a purchase, and I think that's great. Or of course, create your own journal. It's not all about what you can purchase, right? If you can't afford anything, you can pick up the inspiration, create something with what you have on hand, and give it to somebody nearby. And how much would that just encourage them? All right, look at how pretty this is. Oh, I love that wooden butterfly. So pretty. This is called Blooms and Butterflies. It is her second challenge journal. Digitals used Luella, Neutral Vintage Cut-Aparts, Morris Inksaver, and Pansy Ephemera. Any of these you can just type into my website and they will pop up digitally or printed. How pretty. So here's Luella. Isn't this just lovely? Well, of course, Lovely Luella is the name of the challenge, but she made such a beautiful journal. There's a little dangle there. So pretty, like vintage nature. Got some little hand stitching going on there. Just beautiful. Coffee dyed papers, inked pages. Beautiful. There's another dangle. Notes and thoughts. Lots of journal cards. There's a belly band. It is beautiful, Tracy. And I love the double lace closure. Those colors are so pretty together. Oh, my hands don't want to work after that workout. Well, they never want to work. You watch my channel, they never want to work. Okay, what do we have next? Set of 5 gel print and stamped tags. Look at how pretty. So she did a gel printing for the background, and then she stamped and added. Gorgeous. Those are beautiful. That color scheme is so pretty. Set of 5 gel print stamp tags. I'm assuming they're similar. Yeah, that's pretty much very similar. Those gorgeous, gorgeous colors. And if these are, yeah, these are all pretty much the same, these gel print and stamped. There's a whole bunch of them, so I'm just probably going to change the quantity and you'll get one of them because they all have kind of like, it looks like the typewriter and the butterflies. So there's a bunch of those. What do we have? It's like a traveler's notebook journal. Look at how pretty. Isn't that pretty? Blue butterfly. She used Blue Breeze Digital from Yvonne Preston. And then other digitals. You know, you wind up with all these scraps of digitals and you wish that you remembered them all and you could share every single one, but, you know, you forget along the line. But I love when we can acknowledge at least one shop if they kind of take up the majority of our inspiration for the journal. It's this beautiful color scheme. Look at that big tag. Library card. Look at the old book page. Old music. That's a print though. Look at that. There's some linen, old linen in there. Altered paper clip. That is beautiful, that color scheme. All right, looks like we have some papers. And I know she told me to pick a set of her paper for myself. So I will definitely do that. So she has, these are watercolor dyed papers. So she has pinks. She has, looks like a greens and pink. Oh, okay, these are all pink. These look like assorted colors. They're beautiful watercolors. Watercolor dyed assorted. So like pinks, blues, greens. And then these are all blues, watercolor blues. Watercolor blues. There's 10 in each one. I will probably take an assorted one. Green and yellows. green and yellows, green and yellows, metallic. Oh, pretty. And I'll take photos of these. You'll be able to see them. Metallic. And then miscellaneous vintage book pages and receipts. Some of them are German. There's 2 sets of those. Whew, that rounds out our very long day today together, but I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Lots of goodies to shop, look through, and go through the pages and look at the things that are still left. A lot of them are on sale. They need a good home, and they're just easy to pop into your order. Maybe there's something you've been looking at for a while. Might be a good time to get it. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see all of you next week.